tempo, Steve, and get scores in transition. I'm sure as a player, these are very fun matchups.
They are, because you know you get a chance to put points on the board. And yes, defensive strategy is going out the window. You just have to turn, get back on defense, and just pick up anybody. If you don't communicate, there's going to be a layup or a three or somebody dunking on you. Love transition basketball.
Yeah, we can see a lot of gaudy numbers, too, huh? A lot of big individual performances. And now the Lakers starting group. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. JaVale McGee is out there with LeBron James, and it's Ball in at the 1. Durant wide open, he fires. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
You see how quickly Durant sets up for the catch-and-shoot shot, giving the defense no chance.
James kicks to McGee. Feeds to Ingram. And Durant sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. On the wing, James, guarded by Green. The drive by James.
Great natural instincts of LeBron. Good decision maker on the pick and roll.
Here's Thompson. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Screen by Cousins. Curry wide open, and another 3 for Golden State.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
LeBron dishes to Ingram. James against Green. James, the pass to McGee. Shoots over Cousins. Nice D from Cousins. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This season series is tied at 1. He said the things that make this such a compelling matchup for the fans are the strategic elements and, of course, the big plays. But he also said we're facing a team that really knows how to execute on offense. We just don't see much sloppiness. A real tactical battle shaping up tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, guys, how hard a job is it going to be to keep this team's shooting percentage down?
It's going to be very difficult. I mean, they move the ball well. They've got players who can go off if the defense isn't solid through and through.
They must win the turnover battle. Nothing disrupts an imposing offense more than coming up with some steals.
Now, here's Cousins. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
We know he's comfortable with shooting the 3 ball, but he's becoming very comfortable inside the paint, drawing fouls, scoring, or getting to the free throw line. When it's all said and done, there will be no doubt Curry will be the greatest shooter of all time. Closing in on every record involving three-pointers, he has absolutely changed the way the league views shooting point guards.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good by Curry. And with Curry in his shooting, really, he has transformed himself, Steve, into a complete offensive juggernaut. There is just no slowing him up.
No, not at all. We know he can shoot the basketball, but now he's able to score at all 3 levels. He's one of the best at the mid-range, at the rim, and when guys are guarding him, he has a knack to create separation. And on a daily basis, it is just jaw-dropping to watch.
Steve, with the way Curry has transformed this Warrior team into perennial title contenders, the MVP awards and all the hardware, how soon is it before you start the conversation of where Steph Curry falls among the all-time greats?
Well, Kevin, I would love to start that conversation with most players when their career is over or close to being over. Curry has an unbelievable resume, but I will say, as of right now, I can say he's the best shooter of all time. NBA champion, multiple award-winning MVP. Now it's just about longevity for him.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And so he hits both. And at this point of the season, Steve, most players have a defined role in what they're expected to do from the coaching staff. Just how important is that to have for players in the NBA to have a roadmap to follow and stay between the lines?
It's extremely important. Reason why is you want to know what a guy's going to bring you night in and night out. And obviously, throughout the game and throughout the season and in playoffs, you have some injuries. Guys' roles change. But when everybody's on the same page and doing their job, and that's a big, I could say, quote in the NBA, do your job and good things happen.
Here's Green following the basket by LeBron James. Outside Durant, tries it from 19. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Look how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either tortures you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space. Take your pick.
Drains the three-pointer. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Now here's Ingram. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers. Caldwell Pope with it, picked up by Thompson. They get the rebound. Here's McGee. Nice D from Cousins.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
Durant kicks to Curry. Green, the screen. They grab their own miss. Good D by LeBron.
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Ball kicks to McGee. There's a screen. Dishes it to Ball. He feeds it to Ingram. The pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Unable to get that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Even if you do come away with the win, you've made it a lot harder than it should have been. But that night, they just couldn't overcome it.
He was all alone on that one. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Ball dishes to McGee. Ball kicks to James, and James throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Curry. He's got 8. No good on the 3.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Thompson in the corner. Screen by Cousins. Back to Curry from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
What I love is Stephen Curry's teammates. They routinely look to set a lot of screens for him because after they know they set a good screen, it is a bucket.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Rajon Rondo, and Stevenson is out there with Beasley, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Stevenson against Thompson. Stevenson can't hit. And it won't be easy for the Warriors to keep everyone on their team for the foreseeable future. But as long, Steve, as their core stays together, they'll be a title threat, no doubt. Are we looking at a dynasty here, Smitty?
You know, Kevin, they have a chance. Their core players on this team, they work so well together. They will always be in contention. They will be able to sign vets for cheap for a long time. It could be a while before someone takes them down.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Warriors.
And you can see how big a role the 3-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
Rondo wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's the screen. Curry with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Good on the shot. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Curry passing to Iguodala. Beasley against Thompson. The feed to Bell. Here's Curry. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Rondo dishes to Beasley. Unloads from 13. Count that one. Beasley's got 8 points.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Curry kicks to Jerebko. Pass to Curry. Thompson right side. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Especially on the road. You're hoping for any extra contributions. But for a couple of stretches, there, the backups control the game.
Curry passes to Thompson. Kicks it to Bell. From 11 feet away, Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Rondo. Pass to Hart. Back to Rondo. Here's the screen. Beasley the screen. Pass to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Over Bell. No good from Beasley. Warriors leading by 8.
What's amazing to me about Klay Thompson is his ability to take over a game. He just needs a few shots to drop and look out. The next thing you know, he is in unstoppable rhythm.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rondo dishes to Beasley. He kicks it to Stevenson. Beasley in the post, working on Jerebko, and it's Beasley that time in the assist from Stevenson. And with Klay's shooting ability and size, it allows him to put up huge numbers, Steve, when he's locked in. We've seen it before in the past.
You know, just looking at Klay's resume shows how dominant he can be when he's on fire. 35 points in a quarter, 60 in 3/4. One of the scariest players in the league when he's on.
And some changes here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bell. West comes in for Jerebko. And it's Kevin Durant in for Andre Iguodala. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Here's Cousins. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Dang against Durant. Dang passes to LeBron. He dishes it to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to James. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
Cousins dishes to Thompson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
19 seconds left here in the second. Dang against Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Cousins, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, just tremendously physical. Cousins not afraid to rearrange some furniture in there.
And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, good box out. Keeps him shielded off and then draws the over the back call.
Over eager to make a play. Got out of control. That's an unnecessary foul.
It's been all about step. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Definitely no fluke for him, as he just turned in an outstanding game in their last outing, and now tonight, he's... And that will wrap up.
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. Smitty, a lot of guys are great shooters because of how fast their release is, how quickly they get it off. Who has the quickest release, you think, right now in the league?
Well, Klay Thompson, I think, is the quickest right now. Some other guys, J.J. Redick, Kyle Korver, those guys can get their shot off quickly. Jamal Crawford is not, per se, a three-point shot, but off the dribble to mid-range. Anthony Morrow, those are some of the names I think that get it off the quickest. But Klay, I would say, is number one in my opinion.
When you played, did you try to work on that, getting it off quickly?
I think with my size, I didn't have to, Kevin, so I just wanted the guy to get as close as possible so I can shoot it right in his mug.
Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Screen by Cousins. 4 on the clock. Durant for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
Curry passes to Cousins. Shoots over McGee. No good from Cousins. Lakers trail by 3. Lakers passing it around. McGee is screened. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Durant dishes to Curry. A 3. Here's Cousins. Fires the 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Stephen Curry, that's a luxury to have a guy that can run off screens and shoot the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
James kicks the ball. Caldwell Pope with it, guarded now by Durant. James. Here's McGee. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Screen by Cousins. Over in the corner, Green. Cousins. Cousins on the follow. Cousins has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Caldwell Pope kicks the ball. McGee sets the pick for Ball. A floater. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. They get Stephen Curry.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. And again, no good by the Lakers. Warriors leading by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Jerebko. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Beasley.
And Cousins lives at the line. Just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
West is checked in for Golden State. Luol Deng is checked in for the Lakers. Greg, when you watch DeMarcus Cousins play, you can see the beating he takes in the post, can't you?
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
West kicks to Iguodala. It's stolen by Deng. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rondo.
And Rondo is a rugged defender, outstanding at reading the opposition there and then coming up with the steal.
And it's West missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The tray, Kuzma, that's good. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Curry kicks to Jerebko. West a screen on Stevenson. Screen by Cousins. West outside. The dish to Cousins. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
From deep, Stevenson. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Jerebko kicks to Curry. There's the triple. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Curry. Cousins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy who can lead this team and wants to get his guys open looks.
Stevenson outside. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Steps back and shoots. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Feeds to Kerr. West outside. From deep, Iguodala. Beasley with the rebound. Outside Rondo. From deep. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right? 3-4 stops in a row, we break the game open, all right?
This is what you like about Steve Kerr, able to gently guide his team down the path toward eventual crushing, absolutely crushing an opponent.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a position to do something big here, but expect a lot of resistance from the other side. This thing could still swing the other way.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Beasley is out there with Dang, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Kuzma in at the 5. Beasley in the posts, defended by Bell, and they get it back. Rondo passes to Hart. Beasley the screen. The second chance effort. And the shot falls short this time. Warriors leading by 6. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Here's Bell. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, but at least he's getting after it on the backboard. But got a little carried away on that one.
When you're assertive, when you're being physical, good things tend to happen, except for the foul calls.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for West, and Durant subbed in for Andre Iguodala. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball kicks to Ingram over Durant, and again, no good by the Lakers.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
The power of LeBron, even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Lakers trail by 3. Caldwell Pope dishes the ball. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And Ball sets up his teammates. And when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Dominate from the perimeter, but KD is just as dynamic at the rim.
Back to LeBron. McGee a screen. Ball with a wide open look. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete. But Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Bell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
And And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
Stolen by McGee. To tie it up, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ball kicks to James. Ball, the pass to James. Dishes it to McGee. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And it's tied up with that one. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. They set the pick. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Curry, good.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Lakers trail by 3. Now here's Ball. He feeds it to Ingram. Over Durant. And the Lakers with another miss. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Green, the screen. Lock at 6. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Ball. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Ball. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. Screen by Cousins. Here's Curry with the 3. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To take the lead. It's good.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Curry with the 3. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Curry's stroke is so effortless, especially from the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. And the pass to LeBron. Over Green. LeBron with another miss. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
And here are the Warriors now. Cousins with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Green, the screen. Stolen by Ball. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Curry outside. He's off from 3, and that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith.